I'd like to visit the moon on a rocket ship high in the air.
Yes, I'd like to visit the moon, but I don't think I'd like to live there.
Though I'd like to look down at the earth from above, I would miss all the places and people I love. So although I might like it for one afternoon, I don't want to live on the moon. I'd like to travel under the sea. I could meet all the fish everywhere. Yes, I'd travel under the sea, but I don't think I'd like to live there. I might stay for a day there if I had my wish, but there's not much to do when your friends are all fish, and an oyster and clam aren't real family, so I don't want to live in the sea.
I'd like to visit the jungle, hear the lion roar, go back in time and meet a dinosaur. There's so many strange places I'd like to be, but none of them permanently.
So if I should visit the moon, well, I'll dance on a moonbeam, and then I will make a wish on a star, and I'll wish I was home once again. Though I'd like to look down at the earth from above, I would miss all the places and people I love. So although I may go, I'll be coming home soon. 'Cause I don't want to live on the moon. No, I don't want to live on the moon.
Chava Willig-Levy here, reasonably confident that a bunch of you, having witnessed my progression from 3 episodes of Let There Be Light in honor of Hanukkah to 3 episodes of Twinkle Twinkle, showcasing songs about stars, to 3 episodes of Here Comes the Sun, featuring songs about the star that lavishes us with the most light, that is, the sun. We're predicting that this week's 3 podcasts would present musical gems about the moon. If you are in that bunch, you were absolutely correct. But I give you my word that my stream of consciousness stops at week's end. There will be no future podcasts paying tribute to Thomas Edison. As was true last week, when my focus was songs about the sun, there are lots of well-known songs about the moon. But for this podcast, being well-known is not enough. As you heard me say last week, for inclusion on Breathtaking, there is one criterion. A song must be, well, breathtaking. That's why you won't be hearing
By the light of the silvery moon, I want a spoon to my honey and prune loves too.
or
Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I had no love since January, February, June, or July.
or
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
So after our introductory song of Sesame Street fame, I Don't Want to Live on the Moon, with music and lyrics by Jeff Moss, performed by Aaron Neville and none other than Kermit the Frog, we move on to 3 breathtaking moon songs of musical theater fame. First, here is Stars and the Moon, with music and lyrics by Jason Robert Brown from his off-Broadway review, Songs for a New World, performed by Audra McDonald.
I met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. And he kissed me right here, and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you, and a promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you, and the strength that'll help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left a wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. But I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way, and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure, no strings, just a warm summer rain. And I thought, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank, and then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll get married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht, and the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon.
Our next musical gem is Moonfall from the brilliant Tony Award-winning musical The Mystery of Edwin Drood, with music and lyrics by Rupert Holmes, performed by Paddy Kohinoor.
Between the very dead of night and day, upon a steely sheet of light, for the cloak of night reveals the morn. Time holds its breath while it conceals the dawn, and in the moonfall all sound is frozen still, yet warm against me. Your skin will warm the chill of moonfall. I feel its fingers. Lingers the veil of nightshade, night made from stars moonfall that pass from you. Betwixt our hearts, let nothing intervene. If we are the only sight I've seen, if lustrous moonfall as it blinds my view, so that soon I only see but
Did you catch Rupert Holmes's breathtaking internal rhymes? In particular, these lines simply blow me away. Of moonfall, I feel its fingers, lingers the veil of nightshade, light made from stars that all too soon fall, moonfall that falls from you. Today's podcast concludes with The Mystery of Edwin Drood's breathtaking Moonfall Quartet, performed by Patty Kohinoor, Judy Kuhn, Jana Schneider, and Donna Murphy. I think you'll find that the harmony these four extraordinary singers bring to their quartet is truly breathtaking, and I hope you'll pay particular attention to the way in which the cello enhances this unforgettable song.
I fear the moonfall soon. I fear the night disguises eyes. Bright rises will burn me blindingly. You pay no mind to me. Undressed is all I think is shine. Neath is shine, nearer than the moon might will. Each one of us will sometime. Each one of us must sometime wait to meet with love and
Please join me on Tuesday for part 2 of To the Moon and Back, which will present a completely different take on songs about the moon. In the meantime, I'm signing off for now with a song in my heart.